I live on the Navajo reservation in Shiprock, New Mexico. Growing up on the reservation, I was picked on at school. Are you gay? That's what they would say. Or calling me faggot. I never said anything because I was scared. As far as the indigenous LGBTQ community here in the Navajo Nation, the communities are enclosed, protecting themselves. As I got older, I started to identify who I am and where I came from as an indigenous gay male. I want to know my language more. I want to say things. And sometimes I'm scared, but seeing the world differently, I felt like that's important as a Navajo, as a Dene.
Okay, I love this look.
Dene is the preferred term for the people in Navajo. And I'm still learning about my tribe today.
Thank you. Thank you.
Are there like a lot of queer people around?
Discreetly.
Discreetly.
We were just talking about that.
But I think we're really lucky that we found each other, actually, because there are some points within the community where you're like definitely pushed aside and ostracized.
Yeah, we all got connected through our art. Through our art. See, he does clothes, does photography.
Oh, word.
I do drag.
Oh, word. That's
kind of-
amazing.
They would perform, and then I would take photos, and that's how I developed my art as a photographer, supporting the community. I love what I do, and sometimes it takes sacrifices.
Oh, yeah.
You know, being who I am right now, even before it came out, was something that was bad, you know, and according to the Bible.
Yes, in our culture, us as queer folks are very sacred human beings.
Forgot.
And because of religion, they forgot that.
You find out that queer people in our stories, since the beginning of time, have been integral, very, very integral, ceremoniously, in the household, you know, gender wasn't a thing.
But because of religion, we were kind of shunned out and pushed away.
I did not know that. That is wild.
Yeah.
That is really, really wild. So I really want to talk about drag and what to do for like, have you ever done anything like this before?
No.
Do you have a performance history of dance, singing, acting, theater?
Bob trying to ask if you have 2 left feet.
As far as being theatrical, dancing by myself in the living room is something else. But I can't move so quickly, but I would love to move quickly. That's something I would love to do. I was injured in a car accident.
How long ago was this?
About 5 years ago. This Jeep backed into me, and I ended up in the emergency room on life support, and I had to have surgery. I had to have screws put in my spine. It took me about 3 months to walk again and a full year to learn how to run again. It was a very traumatic experience, and it changed the way I looked at life, how I felt, what I wanted to do. Life, you only have it once, and it's not promised. I want to try new things, and I feel like I can explore sides of me that I never thought I had, you know.
Work. No one is just one thing. I mean, Nate's not just queer. Nate's not just indigenous. Nate's not just a man. Nate's not just an American. Nate's not just a person living on a reservation. He's not just his accident. Nate is all these things pulled together. So basically, we need to take that idea and figure out what drag works for Nate.
Knowing him and knowing Darren, people like that, that we're trying to bring our lifestyle and our culture back to our reservation. I think it's amazing. So anytime we get to collaborate together, it's always a blessing.